There we go. Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Epic Smasher, and today is Motivational Monday. I'm super excited. Betty, I see you. Jonas, Presto, Grayson. What's up, my friends? Oh, ow! Thank you, Presto. I appreciate you. I didn't see that. I did not see it. We're getting into Motivational Monday, y'all. That means if you have a question, put it in the chat. I'll be answering questions, whether you put it in the chat or from last week up until today, you had the option to go into the Discord and submit a question through the link so that way it could be anonymous. Nobody would know that it's you. Anybody can do that now. If you put it in there now, it probably won't be answered until next week. However, you can go ahead and put that question in or put it in the chat. All right. What's up, Presto, Jonas, Betty? What's the word? How was your guys' day? Did your Monday start off right? How did it start off for you? You guys smash that follow button. Share the stream to anybody who could use a little bit of positivity, different mindset perspective. Madrid, what up? What up, Madrid? Talk to me. Good time to stop in. Not much. Okay. Are you new here? Have you ever been here before, Madrid? Oh, you are new here. Nice. Everybody clap it up for Madrid. Madrid, welcome. Madrid is new. We stream across all platforms. We stream across all platforms like TikTok and Abstract and Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Twitter X. You name it. You name it. So we stream on all those platforms. There's eyes everywhere, whichever one is your favorite platform we're on. Madrid says, with the collab of Lutz. You had a collab with Lutz? Madrid, use a bouse. That's how you know you cool. Presto says, yo, man. Sabas, welcome, Sabas. There we go, Presto. That's right. That's right. Smokey says, what's up? Just checking in. Smokey, all the great things. Today's Motivational Monday, bro. How did your Monday go? Smokey, you're an OG as well. Go ahead and welcome Madrid. Welcome Madrid to the community. Everybody across the board, even if you're across social media. Oh. Madrid said the collab between you and Lutz was fire. Thank you, bro. Thank you. It really was. We had a blast. We had a lot of fun. Smokey says, it's pretty good. Going to my grandma's tomorrow. Let's go. Spend time with the G-Ma. Always good. Gotta spend time with the grandmas. Got to. Ben Fuller says, how is everyone? Let's talk about it. Smokey says, welcome Madrid to the community. It's real fun here. Have fun. Oh, ow. Smokey, you're a legend. You're a legend. Bobby says, what up, Bousey Bouse? What up, Bobby? Good to see you, bro. Bobby Klein on Facebook, mate. We are everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, Madrid says, thanks, Smokey. Yeah, that's how you know you cool. Bobby says, oh, this is Choppa. Choppa, I know. But I appreciate you. Choppa is an absolute legend. But yeah, I'm glad that I technically could say Choppa, but it was kind of weird having Bobby pull up technically. But Bobby Chappa, whatever you prefer, bro. Whatever you prefer, I'll go with. But it was definitely funny. We're eating some sweet potatoes. We got some chicken. We got some eggs. We got some Brussels sprouts. Xander, what up, Xander? The one thing that I am freaking super happy about is meal prepping these Brussels sprouts. These Brussels sprouts is good, bro. Monkey Man says, nice! Welcome, Monkey Man! Bobby says, yeah, it's weird to be on this platform for streaming. Let's fix that. Nice. I love that. Actually, Facebook was one of the first, because I started on YouTube, and then Twitch, and then Facebook. But one of the biggest followings I have to date beyond... Well, I mean, we've had a few surpass, which is obviously Twitter X, TikTok. I think those are the two that surpassed it. Yeah. I'll see you, Choppa. Presto says, why is everyone only on different things than Twitch? Oh, you're saying why, like, you're the only one on Twitch at the moment? Where everyone's favorite platform is, that's where we want to appeal to. So, whatever your favorite platform is, that's where we want to be, which is everywhere, guys. Absolutely everywhere. All right, I think we're ready to start Motivational Monday. Put a W in the chat if you guys are ready to start Motivational Monday. Ooh. Smokey says, well, peace out, y'all. New people in Epic. I got to get ready for tomorrow, everybody. I hope you guys have fun. Peace. Yo, thank you, Smokey. Take it easy. Get prepped. We'll catch you on the flip side. Madras says W. Monkey says W. Chopper says W. Let's go. Ow, ow. We're ready. All right. First question, y'all. Oh, I do need the timer. Good call out, bro. I've been live for 16 minutes yet. So we'll put 45. 45 on time. You guys can't see it, but I can see it. And once we switch over. All right. Caden smashing that like button. Let's go. Ow, ow. All right. Madrid says, can I add you on Fortnite? Yes, you can add me on Fortnite. You would be able to play 2 rounds. Individuals, you can only add me, and you'll only be on there just to play those rounds unless you become a Legendary Smasher. If you become a Legendary Smasher, you get more time, and you get to be on my friends list permanently for that month. You would have to renew the following month, etc. But it is only $10 a month to be able to be a Legendary Smasher. There are ways to earn it. And I have some exciting news. I'm hoping power stops. Drew, what's up? Okay. So we're hoping that the power stays on throughout this whole process, guys. We had some power outages this past week, so we want to make sure that the power stays on, and it's been crazy raining, so just throwing it out there that could happen. We just don't want it to. Cadence says 1v1. That's 1v1 Wednesday, guys. 1v1 Wednesday. But right after this, we will be jumping into some rounds if we have time. Let's see here. First question is, what do you do when the voice in your head keeps saying you're behind everyone else? What do you do when the voice in your head keeps saying you're behind everyone else? I think we touched on this last week a little bit. Your inner self is created by dialogues from individuals around you. So your belief system, that inner voice, self-doubt is created by the environment and the people around us in most cases. So whether it was a family member, a friend, a teacher, somebody who said that you weren't going to make it, whatever it may be, their voices, their belief is instilled in your beliefs. So what I would recommend to you is you tell that inner self of yours that the only person that you're competing against is yourself. That it doesn't have to worry about everyone else. That everyone else is not a danger. That the only threat is you against you. And you have to overcome that. So if your inner self is telling you that you're weak or you're not capable or keeps saying you're behind or compares yourself to other people, correct it. Let it know, because that version of you inside you is just ultimately trying to protect yourself. And it's saying, hey, we're scared. Hey, we're scared we're not moving fast enough. We're scared we're not accomplishing enough. Whatever that is, right? It's ultimately that version is just scared. You have to comfort it. You have to give it reassurance. You have to tell it that that's okay. That version of you that's showing up and trying to protect you is okay. That in this moment, the only thing that you need to focus on is you, and focus on what that version of you looks like in 5 and 10 years, and work your way backwards from that. And if in 5 years you don't obtain it, mark off all the things that you've done thus far and all the mini goals that you've done thus far, and say, dude, look how far I've come. Even in 5 years, this is what I've done. I might not have reached where I want to be, or maybe you did. Maybe you exceeded it. But stop listening to that voice that's bringing your vibrations down. Stop listening to that voice that's preventing you from making actionable steps. Stop listening to that voice that's making you feel like you're not capable and you're not good enough. You are. You just haven't found it yet. Create that habit. Create that habit inside yourself that says good things. Create that habit that refuses to say bad things about himself. Create that habit that if somebody around you is, correct them and say, hey, you're actually an amazing person. You're not. If somebody calls themselves dumb, you're not dumb. You might have had a moment. Your environment, the people around you, and yourself is going to dictate where you go. That's what I would say. Monkey Man says, when can we play? Today is Motivational Monday. What we do on Motivational Monday, if you guys are new, put new in the chat. Madrid is new. So I do want to go ahead and address Madrid is new. Go ahead and and welcome Madrid to the community, guys. We have Grayson and User and Mikadi and Haka and Hayden and Sabas and Ben and Choppa and Presto. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Today is Motivational Mondays. There's people who tune in just to watch me play video games. There's people who tune in just to watch me bring a smile to others' faces. There's people who watch me because they can get a smile or a little bit of positivity. There's people who watch just for the motivational portion. There's people who watch just to be in the presence of other people. So today is Motivational Monday, and what we do for the first segment of the show is we answer your guys' questions that you come up with either now in this moment throughout the chat or throughout the week. You have this in this moment. You can go on Discord and you can go to the link and you can put a question that's anonymous, so that way, thank you, so that way nobody knows that it was your question. And then next week we will ask that question. So the questions that we're answering right now are questions that people asked throughout the week and today. So that's the questions that we're going to be answering. If you guys have questions, definitely put them in the chat. The answers that we're giving are positivity, different mindset, motivational and different perspective. User 485013 smashing that follow button. Welcome to the Smashers. Boom, baby. Ow, ow. Luis, welcome. Lazio. Thank you, Lazio. Choppa says, yeah, bro. That's right. That's right. All right, next question is, I'm trying to become the best version of myself, but my friends only want to party and chill. Is it selfish to distance myself? That's a great question. That's a great question, and a lot of people have that question. They want to know what they're going to do in the sense of, like, they want to grow, they want to do better, but they're surrounded by individuals who just want to party and just want to kind of just be on a vibe. And that's not a bad thing. You know, you can have, everyone's in different times of their lives. And you're never late. If somebody has a kid early and misses out on those things, then later on in life, their kids are grown up and they can experience that type of lifestyle. And if they have a kid later on in life, they maybe get to experience that type of party life early on and have a lifestyle later on in life where they're taking care of children at an older age. Or maybe some people really plan things out and have kids at a later age, whatever it may be. But so I love and I respect that you're trying to become the best version of you. That's the first start, is you recognizing that you want to be the best version of you. Then you're also holding yourself and your friends accountable. You're saying, hey, I want to better myself, and I know that there's an area where I can improve, and that's my surrounding, who I surround myself with. Let's go. Ow, ow. So, Brett, you about. So, I respect that you're already knowing that you want to become the better version of yourself, and that you can take accountability for your actions and also take accountability for the ones around you and say, hey, this is what they like to do. There's nothing wrong with that. I just want to go ahead and go beyond that. And that's okay. You're allowed to. And they're allowed to be where they're at. It's perfectly fine. So, is it selfish to distance yourself? No, it is not. It is. You can look at it as a positive selfishness, if anything. Is it selfish? Like a positive selfishness? It's a good thing. If you're isolating yourself from something that's going to lead you in a different direction than where you want to go, it's okay to restrict that. It's okay to take back from that. So if you're wanting to grow and this portion is inevitably just party, well, then don't enable that portion. Go the opposite direction. Say, hey, I'm good. And if you feel bad about it, you can easily say, I know that this group of friends is going to party every weekend. Cool. I know that it's going to take me approximately 6-7 weeks to get done with this project that I want to get done with. On the 8th weekend, when I done accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish with, then I'll go out with you guys one time. Distance, limitation, but you can still enjoy. Now, if you're one of those people who just does not want to party and does not want to chill at all, that's okay. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to distance yourself so much that it doesn't have that in your lifestyle, period. That's okay. Just know that if your friends are doing that, in order to stay away from that, you'll just have to distance yourself. And you already know it, and that's okay. You're allowed to. And if they love you and they truly value you, they're going to understand that, he or she is trying to get somewhere. They're trying to go somewhere in life. I respect that they didn't show up to this party. I respect that they didn't come chill because they're out there grinding. They're out there really doing it. A lot of my friends, there's so many of my friends, but one friend comes to mind, and I'm not going to mention him out here, but one friend comes to mind, and he kind of waited to have kids till later on in life. And he really planned things out and really took his time and didn't necessarily focus on the parties right off rip. Now he can focus on those parties and kind of have fun too. But he really focused on planning and making sure that his family was the first priority. And now he has family and he can party and chill. But not overly. It's like, okay, now we have like family parties. Now we have like those type of things. So know where you want to improve. Know that it is okay to distance people. It is okay to come back to those people at certain times. I love and I respect that you brought that up. Good job. Good job. Here we go. Monkey Man says, it's okay to want to improve, but that doesn't mean you can't ever party or chill. You just got to balance it out. Yeah, so you can, and that's why I said is you can have it to where, 8th or 9th week or whatever, and then you go out and you have a little bit of fun. But if you're one of those people who don't want to do that period, then distance. It's okay. Either one of those individuals may fall off in a year or two and be like, I don't want to party and chill either. Actually, I want to do what you do. And then maybe they'll follow along. And maybe that group of friends may see how headstrong you are and see how you achieve things and then come towards you and want to learn from you. And then eventually come to the point where you guys team up, come up to stuff, and then maybe you guys have a little bit of business parties eventually. But yeah, that's okay. RJ says, nice haircut. Oh, yo, thanks, bro. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Ow, legend. Absolute legend. K-Bug, Pops, User, Madison, Luis, Waylon, RG Money, Lanzio, Grayson, K Slay, Ben Fuller, RJ, Monkey Man. You guys are all legends. Hi, how you doing? K Slay says, what is sub, bruh? You going to play Fortnite? Yeah, we going to be playing Fortnite, y'all. We're going to be playing Fortnite right after we get done with our Motivational Monday. I love Motivational Monday. Motivational Monday makes me so happy. Why? Not only do I know that these are genuinely amazing questions that people have, and I'm helping people, but then we make short form content, and I get messages on the back end where people are like, yo, this really, really helped me. This was what I needed to hear. This was impactful. In my IRL life, people are coming up to me, like person to person. I'm also getting messages, and it feels really, really good to know that this is very impactful, and this is what we need to be doing. This is what I want to be doing. I was watching this show, and it said, we are all here for a purpose, and like a purpose as in we all have a job. We all have a job to do, right? And we all have stuff while we're doing that job way far beyond our imagination or we can't even fathom the role we play in addition. So what I mean by that is, like, I like to stream. I like to play video games. I like to be impactful. I'm doing this right now. Boom, 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 boom. We're having this moment of motivation. And then from this, turns out to where it impacts many other people. Like, that's huge. That's huge. I freaking love it. It makes me really happy. It makes me really happy. So right after Motivational Monday, after these questions of individuals who we are impacting, and some of these questions you guys might even have and you just didn't even realize it. Or maybe there's some of the questions that you're too afraid to ask. Or maybe there are questions that you didn't think of until this moment. RG Money says, yo, nice haircut. Oh, we got lined up, bro. We got lined up. Thank you. Thank you. Ben Fuller smashing that like a button. RJ says, I wish I could play Fortnite. My internet, no. Get that internet right. Get that internet right. RJ says, how do you build your Okay, here we go. RJ's question. RJ says, how do you build your confidence to go up to new people and talk to... Okay. Let me reread this. He says, how do you build confidence to go up to new people and talk to them when you go to a new school? Cool. Great. This is awesome. I really love this question. RJ, great job. And everybody clap it up for RJ taking a moment and just kind of being vulnerable enough to ask a question. So I appreciate that, RJ. So RJ says, how do you build confidence enough to go up to people and talk to them when you're attending a new school? Well, RJ, what I would ask you is a few different things. What do you like to do as far as in school? Like, what's your best topic or a subject? For instance, let's say it's gym, or it could be science. So like, what is that, right? But I guess what my thought process is beyond that is, like, find out what you actually like in that general area, and like, okay, Monkey Man, I see you. I see you, bruv. Give me 2.2. You a legend. Ow. So the confidence in going up and talking to new people is just as simple as just doing it and getting an experience, of course. But like, ultimately finding out what conversations you can pivot are the easiest. It's like, okay, if I know that I'm really good at basketball, then I'm most likely going to be really good at making friends on the basketball court. So when gym class comes around, I'm going to build my confidence in sixth period talking to individuals while playing basketball, or going over drills, or kind of building that synergy while playing basketball, and then having an after conversation or during and being like, yo, even if they're on the opposite team and they do a nice layup or maybe they do a dunk, or maybe they do a 3-point, be like, bro, like, go up, give them a high five. Like, dude, that was wicked. That was a dirty shot. Like, that was good. So it's coming down to just like being open to put yourself into positions of unfamiliarity. So just like, if you're not comfortable with talking to people, go out and talk to people. How do you go out to talk to people? By putting yourself in an environment where you're going to thrive. Where are you going to thrive? In an environment that you are either familiar with, or you like, or you're known of. So if it's you know a certain game, or you know a certain book, or you know a certain sport. So RJ, how do you build your confidence and go up to talk to new people when you're going to a new school? Walk like you own that place, bro. Walk like you own that place. As soon as you go to those front doors, imagine that you own that place, that you're going up there with confidence, that whoever steps in front of you can be... It's always better to have a friend than a foe. Always. Always better to have a friend than a foe. And you can always de-escalate any situation. So be you, and go out there with the expectation of like, whoever I come in contact with, my mission is to make them smile. If I can make them smile and laugh, I'm going to get a friend. If I can make you smile and I can make you laugh, we probably going to, you going to like me. We're probably going to get along. You're going to laugh. You're going to smile. You're going to like that feeling. We're going to get along. So find out what you like to do. Put yourself in that environment. Casually be curious. What I mean by that is if you see somebody in school and, you know, you see a pin of theirs on their backpack, that's something that you like, right? Let's say it's Adventure Time, right? Let's say it's Adventure Time. You love Adventure Time, bro. Like, Adventure Time is your stuff. You know, you've seen every episode, right? And you see somebody with a pin of Adventure Time. You're like, bro, Adventure Time. You just, like, start singing the theme song, right? Who cares if you look weird? But then that homie who likes Adventure Time and that other homie down the road who's like, dude, I just heard the theme song. And that one chick who likes that one character, they all come together. And they start surrounding you like, bro, dang, I like that. Or maybe they were too shy to be weird like that. And then you becoming that outsider, kind of like that one person to walk the other direction. Now you got people who want to follow you because you're out there being yourself. So find out what it is you like and be observant. Be observant. If you like shoes, if you collect shoes, find out what person's wearing the shoes that you really like. Or look at those shoes and be like, dang, those are those one editions. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Then you can, if it's a shirt, if you like Superman, I love Superman. So if I see another person repping a Superman shirt, I'm like, what up, bro? What up? Like, what's up? Like, rip your shirt. Come on, I'll do it. Let's rip. Like, Superman's a boss. You know what I'm saying? Find out your interest. Find out somebody else's. If you're listening, observing, looking around, you're going to be able to pivot. You're going to be able to be adaptable. If you don't like something, let's say you're just in the unknown about something, it's just something you don't know, and somebody else genuinely likes it. Like, let's say you're not in band, but somebody else really is in band. You could then pivot and be like, hey, you know what? Truly, I don't know nothing about band, but educate me. Then you can start a conversation based off of something you don't even know about, and they'll love to talk about. Now you become the listener. They become the talker. Easy to become a friend. Easy to become a friend. People love talking about themselves. People love to talk about what they like to do. Okay? So those are just some things that I would suggest to do. That's going to give you the upper hand. That's going to give you the ability to be like, I got friends in every direction. You don't need to have the most popular person in school. You don't need to be surrounded by tons and tons of people. I mean, it could be inevitable. You sound like a really cool cat. And you could get like really, really good friends. 5 strong friends, core value friends that will be with you for a lifetime. Or maybe you find 1. Or maybe you find 3. But the thing is, you're being authentic to you. You're being authentic to them and looking out for them because you're listening. You're being observant. You're finding their interest and catering it. How do you get friends? By being curious. By wanting others to succeed. By wanting others to be happy. By wanting others to feel joy. It's all an energy thing. A mean person could be a mean person to another mean person. They get along. It's an energy base. So what kind of energy do you want to put out? Because that energy you put out is the energy you're going to receive. And the energy you're going to receive are the friends you're going to receive. Okay? That's what I got to say. Let's go. Ow, ow. Jazz says, sorry I wasn't on your streams. If you streamed because I was in Wisconsin, what were you doing there, bro? Talk to me. Monkey says, the worst thing they can say is no to being your friend. Exactly. Jazz says, ow, ow. I mean, they could say some hurtful things, but that's rejection. Rejection is okay. If you learn to take rejection, you learn to roll with the punches. They don't become so effective. They hurt less. You know how to pivot. The fastest way to a yes is a no. You know, in like some superhero movies or some certain movies where you have the main character and then you have the antagonist, and somehow the main character and the antagonist become best friends. Sometimes that's how it works. So it's just like, you never know. You never know, my friends. Jazz says, ow, ow. Peru says, hi, bro. I'm from India. Welcome, Peru. How you doing? Peru Sodom. Smashing that like button. There we go. Hakana B says, what sport do you do? What sports do I do? I'll play any sports. Watching sports is a different situation. I don't really like to watch sports, guys, unless you're in it. Like if you're somebody I know, I care about, I love, I'll come watch you play that sport. If we're chilling, we're vibing, we're hanging out, and you're like, yo, let's go watch the game, I have no interest in watching that game. I'll watch the game because you want to watch it. My biggest thing is ROI. How can I get ROI, return on investment, from whatever I'm doing? So if I'm watching some sort of sport, it's like, what's the ROI here? Is it I'm supporting a friend? The return on investment is creating a better friendship and connection with my friend, and being there and supporting them, because ultimately I want them to be to succeed. But ultimately, I play any and every sport. It doesn't matter what sport it is. I'll play it. Watch it is, once again, a different story. Hakanabe says, just be nice to people and people will be nice to you. In not all cases will they be nice to you, but just don't expect them to be nice to you. Have no expectations and be ready to de-escalate if needed. It's always better to have a friend than a foe. So be nice to anybody and everybody, because even if they're mean to you, you might have changed the course of their life. They could have been terrible to you and you could have been really nice. And maybe that was their last day here on earth if you weren't nice. But because you were nice, they had a different way of thinking. Or in whatever way, maybe it changed their thought process. Like, dude, I was really mean to that person, and all of a sudden, they just treated me so good. You don't know what's going to come up, and maybe they never have that type of moment. But you never know. You never know. So just always be nice. Okay. Here we go. Choosing the right friends is very, very important. Very, very important. Next question is, RJ says, ow, thanks, bro. You're welcome. You're welcome. Great question. Thank you. Great question, bro. Next question says, how do you stay focused on chasing your dreams when life just keeps throwing chaos at you? Hurt. That's tough. They're right. How do you stay focused on chasing your dreams when life just keeps throwing chaos at you? How do you do it? Well, you sit down. You create peace within. It all starts within. Create the peace within and tell yourself, I don't want chaos. Chaos doesn't serve me. Focus. Where your mind goes, the energy flows. If you're focused on all the chaos around you, more chaos will show. Sit with yourself. Control that inner chaos first. When you solve the inner chaos first, the external chaos will eventually match your internal. Slow your brain down. Meditate. Everything that's just going, flowing from thought to thought to thought. Journal, write down, get out. Everything that's happening from step. Write down the process, the goal, how to get there. Control the chaos. Don't let the chaos control you. It can be beautiful. You just got to make it beautiful. Madrid says, I got to go. Ow, Madrid. Use a bossy boss to the max. Let's go. Anthony says, I like your haircut, epic. Thank you, Anthony. You a boss, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. We just went to the barber, and this is usually I get my haircut in LA significantly enough here recently, I should say recently, the past 3 times. I do a lot of traveling. So I don't have a regular barber. I'm just like, where am I? I'll get one, but make sure it's a barber, make sure it's too legit to quit. And I found one in my area now that I'm kind of like stationary in the moment. And now that I know this place, they did a really great job. They're a really great shop, and I believe I can help them out just as they're helping me out with my cut. I believe I can help them out with just as we're doing now. We're doing streaming, right? Well, we got some things in the work, and I'm excited to be able to share some things in the future. And I have a business partner on this, and you guys are going to be excited in the future to be able to announce this. But we're in the works of making some things happen, and it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. All right, here we go. Next question is, why do I get so anxious about posting online, even when it's something I care about? Why do I get so anxious about posting online, even if it's something I care about? I guess my thought process goes to like anxious as in like you're anxious as in you want to know what the results are. Anxious as in like you are nervous about what people think. Anxious as in like you're actually labeling it anxious, but you're really excited. So I guess I'm a little bit, I guess let me read that again and see how straightforward I can get with that. Why do I get so anxious about posting online even when it's something I care about? Anxious like anxiety, I guess where my mind goes on that. I'm gonna presume that this individual gets anxious about like putting things out there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Monkey Man. Fear of rejection is kind of where I was thinking. Yeah, that was my thoughts too. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna take it. That's how I'm gonna answer it. So why do I get so anxious about posting online, even when it's something I care about? Well, whether it's being a people pleaser, whether it's not wanting to be judged, whether you feel like somebody's not going to like your content or make fun of you or make a public display or banter you. Significantly enough, I've seen more cases than not where individuals overcome that anxiety and fear of rejection, and their community finds them The moment they choose to not let that fear overcome them, then they challenge it head on and they just go and do what they want to do and show the world what they have to offer. The world finds them. So if it's something that you care about, post it. Don't look at it for 24 hours if it gives you that true anxiety. Allow that 24 anxiety, that feeling of like what's happening right now in this moment. Let that go. Check on it in 24 hours. Come back to it. Let it just sit there. I had to learn that. I actually learned that because I had a fear, in a sense, of asking for monetary value for my services. So because of that, it put a lot of limitations out there. If you just go out there and you say, hey, you know what? I might feel nervous. I might feel scared. I might feel like someone might reject me. But if I just put it out there and I just ignore it for 24 hours and I come back to it, it's out there. It's all good. The moment that that was actually taught to me by Ben. So Ben ended up making it known where it was like, I had the fear of asking people for monetary value for my services. So for me to make a post like, for instance, I'm selling blank, come buy blank, right? That was hard for me. If it was in my own value, I could do that for someone else's business, but for my own business, I felt guilty. And then Ben comes along and he's like, dude, bro, just post it. Sit on it for 24 hours, then go back to it. And the moment I did that, and I just was like, yo, here's this inner thought that's like, oh, I don't want to be seen in this way, to then just being like, it's okay, just put it out there, it's all good, was so much more relieving. And it was the result that I never thought was going to happen. I was like, bro, this is going to hurt. Like, I don't want to get that fear of rejection of like, I'm putting myself in a vulnerable place and everybody knows I'm in a vulnerable place and this is what I'm going to do. And it's not going to be reciprocated. Well, turns out it definitely was. I had a great show. I did a Whatnot show and I was selling VFriends collectibles and I sold $1,500 in one show. All because I was vulnerable enough and I put my pride and ego down and listened to a friend. If it makes sense, do it. If it makes sense, do it. If it's something that you're excited about, do it. If it's something that's just like, whatever, okay. But if it's something you're excited about, don't let that fear of anxiety or fear of rejection stop you. Your people are ready for you. They're ready for you to come out there and show the world exactly who you are. I'm rooting for you. And if you are having one of those issues and you fear people giving you that attention or giving you or rejecting you, or you just ultimately have that fear, send that video to me and I'll take a look and I'll watch it and I'll give you honest feedback. And I'll honestly give you in a way, if it's good, it's good. If it's a way that can be improved, I'm not going to call you out. I'll call you up. Okay? I want to see every one of you succeed. When I succeed, it's inevitable you guys will succeed too. It's inevitable you're going to succeed on your own, if that's what you want. I know where we're going, and I'm ready, and I'm excited, and I'm stoked to be able to help other individuals who want to do the same thing, who didn't have that guidance, who didn't have that support, who didn't have the resources. I'm not going to be here forever. I'm going to die eventually. And when that happens, I want to have something in place that people have resources, who have guidance, who have support in getting to where they want to be. That's what I hope to do. I hope to make an impact well beyond my years. That's my dream. That's my mission. By creating these videos, not only do I help you guys, I help my kids. Because I'm going to be dead. I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be... Eventually, I have an end date, right? My kids will have these videos to come back to and get knowledge from and get wisdom. I encourage you guys, as you're going through your life and as you're going through your journey, whether you have kids or you have nephews or nieces or even moms or dads, you don't know when your last moment can be. Document it now. Give your thoughts now so they have something to look back on. That's what I'm doing. It's an and situation. Thank you, Gary. Here we go. I'm ready. I'm ready. Hey, Ron, welcome. Final question, guys. Final question. And we're at the hour. Oh my goodness. We are at the hour, literally. Okay. Cool says, hey, what up, Cool? Last question is, I want to create content, but I feel like I don't have anything special to say. Where do you even start? That's a great question, guys. That is a great question. And that's actually a very similar question to something that I asked Gary. And it wasn't that I didn't know where to start. It was I felt like I needed something in order to get to that place. I felt like I needed a PC in order to share with you guys the journey, the gaming, the documents. In all reality, it wasn't. It was just, I just needed to go live and I needed to share. And because I do have a PC, it's given me leverage. It's given me the ability to create. It's given me the ability to find out what I truly love to do. So for that question, which is a great question, I love that question, which says, I want to create content, but I feel like I don't have anything special to say. Where do you even start? I'd get a piece of paper. And I'd write down what I actually love to do. What do I love to do? But ultimately, a lot of times comes down to this. What do I love to do? What is my passion? What is my hobbies? What can I talk about for hours? What can I educate people on? What is my genius? What was I born with? What do I like to do? Do I like to sing? Do I like to dance? Do I like to talk about cars? Is there a specific one that I could just talk about for hours? Could I design it? Could I show people from start to finish, A to Z, how to put together a car? Can I teach people anything, any trick? Do I know a trick? Is there a special skill I know? Do I like to read? What do I like to do on my spare time? It's like, where do you start? You start by where your interests lie. What are your interests? My interests are gaming. My interests are motivating people. My interests are getting people to find their passions and dreams. My interests are seeing people succeed. My interests are seeing people happy, chasing the best versions of themselves. Find out what you like and cater to that. Work around that. Let that be the circle and work around that sphere. You already have the general interest of creating content. You want to create content. Cool. That's a want. You want to do that. But you don't feel like you have anything special to say. It doesn't need to be special. It just needs to be you. I could sit here all day long and talk about working out. I could sit here all day long and talk about my kids. I could sit here all day long and talk about snowboarding. I could talk all day long about Fortnite. I could sit here all day long and talk with someone. What is it that you can talk about for hours and have no one there in front of you? What is it? What do you like to do? And start there and expand from that. But get really good at that one thing. I love communicating. I love talking to people. I like making people feel good. I wake up to bring people smiles. And when I'm in front of people, I like to make them feel heard. Get specific once you know. Work around that sphere. I want to see your content. If this is you, if you guys are watching, I want to see your content. I want to see what you create. I want you to get so good that I want to invest in you. I want to see you succeed. Aaron, welcome. Aaron says, how's it going? It's going good. It is going good. It is a great motivational Monday, y'all. It is a great motivational Monday. What do you guys feel? How are you guys feeling about these questions, these answers? Have any of them came up that you've questioned? Have any of them came up that you have answers about? Is there any questions you may have now that you didn't get a chance to ask? If you want to ask and you don't want to say something out loud and you want to keep it anonymous, you can go to the Discord. You can put your question in the Discord in our link anonymously. Sherry smashing that like button. Cool says, is that practice map you told me about out yet? Cool. It is not out yet. I'm waiting on it. I'm glad that you brought that up, though. Good memory. I'm going to be bringing that out. I'm going to be putting this out there because there's a lot of people asking me for map recommendations. So I'm going to be starting to put map recommendations out there, guys. Cool says, really good motivation. Same, I like to talk. There it is, Cool. There it is. And what's one thing you can talk about, Cool? For hours. What's one thing you can talk about? Sherry says, I'm doing an overnight shift for dog sitting. What? Dang. Dedicated, Sherry. Let's go. Ow. All right, you guys. Let's go to our main live scene here. This has been Motivational Monday, everybody. Motivational Monday. We start the stream with motivation, answering your questions. If you have a question, go to Discord. If you want your question answered for next week, make sure you guys go ahead and put that in the Discord link. There's one in there. If you need help getting to the Discord, let us know. We'll get you there. You guys are all bossy bosses to the max. Let's go this way real quick. Bada boom, bada bang. Zach, you with us? Sora, not Sora? Cool says, best motivation I heard yet. Let's go. Ow. He's a boss, Cool. He's a boss. I'm glad you guys had a really good time. Motivational Monday is really important to me. I see the impact. I hear the impact. I'm getting messages. I'm getting people telling me in person. It is really, really cool. Thank you so much for everybody being here. I'll see you guys next Monday. Next Monday for Motivational Monday. Let's go. We got Zach is back here. Zach, what's up, bro? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, mate? You here? All right, bet. Okay, guys, we have one more announcement to make. Okay. Let me just go ahead and put this here. We got some things here. Okay, so we have one more announcement to make. You guys, I am super freaking excited. You guys, can I get a round of applause? Can I get some drums? Can I get some W's in the chat? Something that's going to pump us up for this moment. I'm really, really excited for what I got to announce here. You guys ready? Dun, 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 dun. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got in the chat? What do we got? Oh, I hear you. I hear you, Zach. I hear you, Zach. I see it. I see it. Sherry, I see you. Let's go. Oh, ow! Okay, here we go. I see it. I see it. You guys, we have the Smasher of the Month. You guys, the Smasher of... Yeah, there it is, Zach. Oh, ow! The Smasher of the Month is Power_DX, a.k.a. Power. He won one-on-one. Oh, hang on one second. One second. You guys, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Don't send me invites unless I say send me an invite, okay? Otherwise, I take you out to friends. So don't do that, please, and thank you. There's times where I want to make content, and if something comes across my screen and I don't want it to, then I have to use a different clip, and I don't want to do that, okay? Thank you. Appreciate you, my friend. Okay. Boom. Let's do this over. Here we go. Rudy says, can we 1v1? 1v1s are on Wednesdays, guys. 1v1s are on Wednesdays. So, Rudy, yes, we can. Be here first on Wednesday. We stream Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. EST. All right, here's our announcement, guys. I'm super excited. This is crazy. This has been something that I've been really, really, really excited to be able to bring up. So here we go. The Smasher of the Month, for the first time ever, we have Power_DX, a.k.a. Power. Now, Power won a one-on-one 30-minute gaming session, plus he gets to be on my friends list for a whole month. Now, why? Because he's always engaging on YouTube. He's active on the live stream. And you guys, this is just the beginning of Smasher of the Month. It's only going to get bigger and better. So I'm super excited. You guys, let's get some shout-outs in the chat. Congratulations, Power_DX. Thank you guys so much. If you want to be the Smasher of the Month, you know what to do. Be in the live stream. Engage. Engage on that short form content. Share it. You guys are bossy bosses to the max. Absolute legends. Oh, ow! Let's go! I like it. I like it. What we have in store is so freaking cool, guys. This is just the start. This is just the start, y'all. There we go. GG. Cool says, do you play on controller? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, Monkey Man says, woo! That's right. That's right. All right, guys. So this is Motivational Monday. Now, it has been an hour and 11 minutes. We are going to do at least one game for you guys because we did do Motivational Monday, and I do want at least one clip. Now, during this game, anybody can extend the time. You guys are able to extend the time. Every 25 minutes extends the time by an hour. Let's run this. What do we want to play, bruv? Reload Zero build? Let's do this. Cool? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, cool. I get some literally wicked shots, my friend. All right, we're going to ready up. Let's make sure. Okay, cool. BRB. 2.2, my friend. Got to get some more pomegranate. guys. Court is now in session. I got you, cool. I got you. Jack says, can I play with you? You guys, we only have one round in us. However, if the stream gets extended, then there'll be more opportunity for individuals to join. We currently have 0 on the timer, which means right after this round, it will be over unless somebody extends the stream. You guys, every $25 extends the stream. Now's the time to do it, my friends. I got a couple on me. Okay, don't take into consideration those shots, okay? Cubic, I'm only playing one round, ref. One round unless somebody extends the stream, guys. Anybody can extend it. You can extend it through your platform. If your platform doesn't allow it, you can extend it through Cash App or PayPal. Pretty crazy. Oh, for real? Oh, no. Coming back. Yeah, he got me. I thought I would have him. I was too confident. 5 seconds. Sahab, welcome, Sahab. Welcome back. Alicia, welcome. I got a llama right here. Llama drama, let's go. Ow, ow. Llama, 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 llama. Llama drama. Llama drama. Drama. Llama. Save the drama for your mama. I see a blue chest. Far away. Sahab, I'm just playing one round unless it gets extended. I love it. I love that you all want to play. I love that y'all want to play. Oh, it's all good, bro. You always come in clutch, my friend. Alpha, welcome. One. That's why I wanted to give you this round, bro. Ooh. Don't pay attention to some of these shots, yo. Caden, welcome. Mama. Oh, right here. On our right, on our right, on our right. Rock side, right here. Nice. Yeah, I can make him boogie once he gets to us. You ready? You shoot him from that angle, I shoot him from this angle. Oh. Damn, he's a jump. Fuck that. Dang. Nice, nice. Dang, terrible throws. You guys, let me get my aim right. I have heals on me. Can't let him take that. Okay, here we go. We gotta bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Get in here. Your mom's smashing that follow button. Welcome to the Smashers. Boom, baby. Ow, ow. One guy on me. Dead. Ooh, a mammoth. And this one's a dirty one, bro. Hey, I got heals for you. I got heals for you. Come here, come here, come here. Hey, there's a golden sniper in here. Golden snipey. You good? Sahab says how? How what? How, Sahab? What you mean? Wishka. I don't know if you're still holding. Actually, I'll just take him for movement because I ain't got none. Oh, Sahab. That's what you want. You want me to add you. So I only add legendary smashers. If you get added for like that day or something, usually I take people off. Like, you don't stay on my friends list unless you become a legendary smasher. If that makes sense. And pretty soon I'm going to change it back up to how it was. Which individuals will add my secondary account. And that's how you guys will be like gifted and kind of like added on that end. So you don't have to wait a certain period of time as long as you do that. And that's how you guys will be added to the game, but you won't be added to my main account unless you're a legendary smasher. That way I don't get all these invites all the time and stuff like that. Cool. I can't do it after this match because maybe I could make a video on it or something. That might help. But I am... Ooh, 82 on this fool. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Knocked. Another one, another one. Right over here, right over here. Yep. You guys don't send invites? On him. Yep. Oh, no. It switched that. Good stuff. It switched my shotgun in the other one, so I thought I was going to shotgun him, but it gripped. That was funny. Okay, here we go, y'all. Brennan says, any advice? Wow, okay, Brennan. Any advice for fake friends? Yeah, if you know you have them, one, get rid of them. So if you know you have fake friends that genuinely, truly don't want you to, like, if you know you have fake friends, don't have them in your life. If you're looking to tell if a friend is fake or not, like, genuinely see when you get a win, see if they smile for you, see if they give you, see what kind of energy they give you. Are they cheering for you? Do they want you to succeed? Are they talking behind your back? Do they talk behind other people's back? Because if they're talking about other people, then they're probably talking about you. So boundaries, get rid of people. Limit people's access to you. Great question, Brennan. I hope that oh, you said, all right, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome, bro. Great question, bro. Great question. If you don't know, that's how you can find out. If you do know, bounce out. Are they shooting at you? Where? In the house? On top? Below? Tree? Done. Ow! Ow! Let's go! They're right here in this bush, Watch out. Which bush is it? I'm trying to find it again. I thought it was like right over here somewhere. Where did I see that bush, yo? Oh, okay, there you go. I'm just gonna destroy the top. Destroying the top. Oh, one trying to get me. We good. Watch your top. You better be careful over there. They're both bottom. In this bush. In that bush. $30. Knocked. Ooh, that pinch was real. Let's go. Ow. Good stuff. That is how it's done. Good job, bro. Oh, I forgot to look. Oh, I did. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah. All right, you guys. That was great. That was an amazing Motivational Monday. Brennan says, yay, you won. Congratulations. Thank you, Brennan. Appreciate you. That was not only great questions, you guys. It was awesome having you guys here, whether you... What? You got the Corvette. Let's go. Ow. Oh, dang. You guys, should we play one more just to see the Corvette? Well, should we? I need at least 5 yeses. I got 1 yes. One yes. What else we got? We got 4 more to go. 4 more to go. If we don't get it, no Corvette. No Corvette. No Corvette. I got 3. I got 3. 2 more. We need 2 more. We got 4. We need 1 more. 1 more. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the deciding factor? Who's going to be the deciding factor? We already got Brennan. Who's going to be it? I'm going to give it 20 seconds. Oh, snap. Call a friend. Call a favor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think it's happening. Nobody seen the Corvette. Brennan says, yo, say yes. Say yes. It's across all platforms. Yo. Dun, da, da, dun. Okay. All right. That is that, y'all. On the next one, guys. On the next one, y'all will see the Corvette. I tried. I wanted to see it, y'all. I wanted to see it. All right, guys. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. We stream Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. EST. Let's go. Ow, ow. Clap it up for Zek is Beck. Legend.